The countdown to Thanksgiving is on, and if you need some last-minute inspiration, you're in luck. Alex Hillman from 80 Acres Farms has a quick recipe for last-minute Thanksgiving appetizer. It smells so good in here already because he brought basil as part of it.
Absolutely.
So, what are you making? It looks beautiful.
Yeah, so today we're doing what we call a pomegranate tart. It's super flavorful. It's really sweet, but it's kind of got a little of that savory feeling from the goat cheese and the cream cheese that's mixed in there. It's the perfect holiday recipe. You can use this at a Thanksgiving, a Friendsgiving. You can use this in Christmas time, whatever you want to do. It could be your appetizer. Honestly, you could even use it as like a little after dinner dessert as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the best part about this is it's super easy to make. It's a great way to utilize any of that extra basil you have lying around the house. It could be your star of the dish, or it could just be something maybe after you made a little pesto, you got a few leaves left around the house and you want to figure out what to do with it. This is that perfect way to seem fancy, but also to just kind of be easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got a lot going on. The holidays can be busy. You got the kids running around. You want a quick, nice, fun way to bring something tasty. This is it. So
I love it. You start with these phyllo cups, right?
Yes, these phyllo cups, they're super easy to find at the Kroger. You can find them at Whole Foods, anywhere like that in the frozen food section. You pull those out. They come by 24. So these little guys, if you see them, there you go. Yeah. And then you're gonna grab yourself some cream cheese and some goat cheese. And the easiest way to do this is you can either throw it into a blender and mix it up. I usually let it sit on the countertop and let it thaw out for a little bit and kind of not be so hard to use. And then you'll throw it into a bowl, mix it up by hand using a spoon. You can use a whisk, either way. Add a little bit of honey to it for a little bit of flavor. And then you can throw it into a piping bag. If you don't have a piping bag, you can just grab a regular plastic bag, twist it, cut the bottom off the end of it.
Love that trick.
And also, if you're in a hurry, you can just use a spoon. So either way.
Okay.
And then once you do that, you actually, like I just said, you throw it into your bag, you'll pipe it out, and just like that, you're throwing a little bit into each cup,
Yeah.
right? So you want to fill it up just to the top. If you want to add a little bit extra, you always can for sure, okay?
Now, quick question.
Yeah.
Do you, with the phyllo cups, do you bake those first, or do you just take them right out
No,
of
actually, so you can buy your own phyllo cups, and if you do it that way, you can throw it into a muffin tin and cook it your own way. But these
Okay.
are actually pre-baked phyllo, so it makes it a little bit faster, a little bit easier
Gotcha.
to use, yeah. And then we get to the star of the show, which is our basil. And this basil, like you were just talking about before the start, it smells so good.
gosh, it does.
It's so fresh. It's always the best flavor. It just is the star of the dish. It always steals the show. So I love this. The aroma for everything is perfect. So we'll do these little chiffonade cuts, these little ribbon cuts. And all you do, just roll your basil up, stack it 2 or 3 high, roll it up real tight, remove the stem just a little bit like this. And then you'll just cut it out, kind of flare it out. And then you'll just kind of drizzle it on top of each one of your cups.
Just making it look pretty.
Just make it look pretty. Now, the beautiful part of this is you can add these pomegranates, and that's the beautiful color that kind of just works really well with the holiday season. The maroon, the green, it almost looks like Christmas. It looks like a Christmas tree. It's beautiful. It's super easy to make. The flavor of the pomegranate's kind of a little tart, and then you can just add a little bit of honey drizzle back on top, and you can just drizzle it over the top like that.
And that's so easy.
It's so easy. It's so quick to make. It looks super fancy, and you feel super fancy. Everybody at the party will think you're fancy, but really easy to go.
But
You know
nice,
what I mean?
yeah, I love that.
And you can get this basil all year round. So from 80 Acres, like we're vertical farming, 365 every day of the year. We're making fresh, delicious produce. It never changes and it stays consistent. It's fantastic. You can find us in all your local Kroger, some Whole Foods and stuff like that too.
Yeah, I was going to say, and if people want to find out more information, you could go to your website.
Yeah,
as
go
well.
online, 80acresfarms.com. You can go onto our Instagram page. You can go onto our LinkedIn, Twitter, any one of those, Facebook. Follow us there.
Okay, I love this. I'm going to eat one of these as soon as
should
we get
try
off the
it.
air. Oh, I'm going to try it. Don't you worry. It smells so good, by the way. Thank you so much for coming in.
absolutely.
And we'll have this whole recipe for you at
Yeah,
locals12.com.
recipe will be online. You can find it again on Instagram, Facebook, any one of those. Yeah.
Okay.